just can't stop now. No, trying to find a way out. Hey, feels like they won't let me move, let me breathe, let me leave, just like a maze, like a maze.
Yo, PolyRob, what up?
Yo, welcome to another episode of the PolyRob podcast. I am the counselor, PolyRob, and I appreciate y'all joining me once again for another exclusive podcast, man. You already know what I do, man. I'm excited. It is a great day today. It's a great day because it's my son's birthday, so we're going to get into all of that. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe, listen, and subscribe on all the podcast platforms. SoundCloud, iTunes Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcasts, YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check it out on YouTube if you feel like, you know, they got those cars, they got those new Kias, they got those new Teslas that has CarPlay. And you can actually play YouTube and Spotify from the car. So make sure y'all do y'all thing. Like, listen to me while y'all riding. You know what I'm saying? Like, tune into what I got going while y'all riding. I appreciate it. And of course, you would appreciate what I'm doing. It's my son's birthday tomorrow, y'all. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. He is turning the Big 10. The Big 10. Man, this dude is getting so old. He like 10 going on 37, man. It's crazy. But today we actually had a birthday party at his school with his classmates. You know, every year we pretty much do it. We want to make sure that not only he's celebrating his birthday, but all his friends and people that, you know, bond with him, learn with him, and enjoy life with him is celebrating his birthday just as well. You know what I mean? So this year's theme was Avengers Endgame, of course, because we watched the movie like they watched it once, I watched it twice. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And excellent movie, so we just went ahead and went with that theme. So I went to get the cake. Shout out to Lupita's. Shout out to Lupita's on Florence and Western. You know what I mean? Amazing cakes. Yo, the design was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We had the white cake with the chocolate buttercream and the whipped cream on top. We had the Avengers picture from the cover on the top, and then on the sides it said happy 10th birthday Makai, aka a kid called Fats, which is his YouTube name. So if y'all on YouTube, make sure you check out my son. He's a drummer. And his name on YouTube is A Kid Called Fats. So make sure you check that out. So went to Party City, got everything Avengers. The first thing I asked was, yo, where's the Marvel Avengers section? And it was like aisle 5. Boom, went to aisle 5. Y'all in Party City. Marvel section is on aisle 5. You know what I mean? And I got everything Avengers, from the plates to the napkins, you know, the tablecloth. They had like this special, like a backdrop. I know y'all that's listening, y'all got kids, so I got to tell this. So they had a backdrop that had the full Avengers backdrop with the banner at the top, and then they had like 12 masks of all the different Avengers that you can give to the kids. You know what I mean? I did like a gift bag, because I was grabbing everything, so I was like, might as well do a gift bag. So they had like the little Avengers little bands, little watch bands. They had the little bubbles, the Avengers bubbles, the pencils, the little blow, the little happy birthday blow, little whistles or whatever. It was just a bunch of stuff, man. So we went in, had pizza, you know, chips, the whole nine. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? He enjoyed themselves. They all enjoyed themselves, and I got footage, and, you know, check out some of the footage on his YouTube at A Kid Called Fats. You know what I'm saying? That's my superhero. That's my oldest, and you know, that's my heart. You know what I mean? And Zai, you already know his birthday was last month, and he did his thing, and Zai had a blast too. They always have a blast on each other's birthdays. It's pretty fun. We finna go to Play Live tomorrow, so we finna go in. But later on, let's get to some other stuff. You know what I mean? There's a new video out on YouTube, a record that I produced with an artist named Mac G. And he spells Mac G M8 the number 8, CK G. You know what I mean? Check it out. It's featuring my boy Hop Out. You know what I'm saying? It's called On Your Head. It's on YouTube. I believe it's going to be on WorldStar soon, or it's probably already on WorldStar. And the shit is dope. Shit is fire. Record is dope. I actually did the beat in 20 minutes. They had, part of their verses ready. They finished it up. We probably did that record in an hour. And it's a fire record. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check that out. Mac G featuring Hop Out, On Your Head. Check that out. And then today, John Wick 3 is out. John Wick 3 is out. I'm going to see it. Right after this podcast. I'm out of here. I got my tickets already. I got my Apple. It's in my Apple Wallet. Y'all know what it is with the iPhones. It's in my Apple Wallet. Already got my tickets. Right after this podcast, I'm out of here. Straight up. John Wick is like a new trilogy, a new series of movies that I love. Shoot 'em up, bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. It's a beautiful thing, and I enjoy watching it, man, because I enjoy, even though it's kind of, people may call it fake or whatever, I don't care. It's good shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and sometimes you need that every now and then. You need the kaboom. You need the explosions. You need some shit like that just to kind of not be so realistic and be on some other shit. So I like John Wick. I'm with it. And then my kids was telling me like, yo, Daddy, check the Fortnite. Because on the Fortnite, they got the John Wick skin and John Wick is in Fortnite or whatever. So, all right, cool. So y'all, play the Fortnite with John Wick and I watch the movie John Wick. I'm happy. I'm good. So I'm definitely going to go see that. And we got a great topic today. We have a great topic today. I really wanted to talk about this because I feel like it's very important, especially for those in the industry, in the music industry that's trying to move forward and trying to really get to where you got to go. And I'm a firm believer in those around you can either help you or hurt you on your journey. On your journey for what you're trying to do, they can either help you or hurt you. And this podcast, this topic is about people inadvertently hurting you on your quest to do something amazing. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain. There's some people in your life that are so close to you, and they're so dear to you. Sometimes they don't realize that the things that they say or the way that they act puts a hurting on your progress of what you're trying to do. Because a lot of this stuff is motivational, especially, in entertainment, when you're an artist, you're a producer, you're a model, you're a painter, whatever. A lot of this stuff is motivational. So some of our energy of our greatness comes from being around an environment that helps you blossom as a creative nature. You know what I'm saying? And, sometimes it's like that they don't mean to do it, but I want to talk about how friends can devalue your business. How friends can devalue your career. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about that today. And, the reason why I want to talk about this is because, I had a conversation with one of my great dear friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say his or her name because, of course, I don't want to put a damper on the relationship. But I feel like it's necessary. I will have that talk with them by myself. But I feel like it was necessary to speak on this and kind of just, let it out there because as of now, I'm going to be 100. I don't know how to bring about the conversation. And hopefully talking to y'all, I'll be able to properly address the situation and come to some type of good conclusion. But long story short, one of my good colleagues, I'm chopping it up with him. I'm always chopping it up with him, catching up on old times, catching up on what's new, what's going on. And then, everybody's seen that I dropped my Local Astronauts merchandise about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go to localastronauts.net to go get your brand new merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Got brand new shirts. It's going up, making it happen. We good. You know what I mean? So, he checked out the website, was like, oh yeah, man, I seen you got the new shirts, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, the logo is fire, man. I definitely want a shirt, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you my address, man. Just, you know, shoot me a shirt, or when I'm in LA or whatever, I'm just finna come pull up and just pick up a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, word, I feel you. I'm like, well, you know, the website is open, man. Just, you know, go ahead and go get your shirt, you know, do your thing. You know what I mean? And then you know, I was like, because we don't have like shirts on hand. Like when you order it, then that's when, you know, you get the shirt. They, you know, we send you the shirt. You know what I mean? We don't have none like on hand, like in person. You know what I'm saying? And I do that purposely. So I don't run into this whole thing with like, yo, wear the shirt at, because I'm not a salesman. I'm not going around holding a bunch of shirts on my shoulder and trying to sell to every person. It's merchandise if you believe in the culture and you believe in what we got going and you believe that you're a dope motherfucker from LA, then go ahead and get you the shirt and do your thing. So I tells him, you know, yeah, I just gave away if it's a him or a her, didn't I? Okay, whatever. So I tells him, you know what I'm saying, yo, just go online and get the shirt, man. Boom, you get the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to wait like that. You know what I mean? And then he paused for a second and was like, all right, cool. All right, cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, you know, when you read in people's way how they respond, you could tell if they're okay with the answer or not. He wasn't okay with it. Straight up. And, you know, so we small talk, doing what we doing. So finally we get off the phone, you know what I'm saying? And then he called me like a day or so later. He was like, yo, he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not even to kind of like, you know, bring this up like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, he was like, how much are the shirts again? I know you saw the site, bro. Shirts is $24.99. He was like, oh, okay, cool. He was like, all right, man, well, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just, just get online and just go get it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And cool. I just want to ask you that, just check up on you, bro. How you doing, bro? You good? You straight? You know what I'm saying? Good. I'm good. Making moves, doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just had a conversation where you like, man, I see what you doing. I see you moving. Now, a day later, you ask me, though, are you good? Like, what's up? Are you okay? I'm good. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to get back to work because I already know, kind of felt where the conversation was going. So I was like, yo, I'm going to get back to work. Boom. I'm going to hit you on the Ave or whatever. Boom, boom. Cool. Got off the phone. My point is, I could tell he was uneasy about having to buy a shirt. Now, keep in mind, this is my good fucking friend. This is my guy. We don't talk as much as I would like for us to have a conversation and be around each other because we were so close like then in school. But still, this is my guy. But I can tell he was uneasy about buying a shirt from me and my company. So I'm like, I wonder why. You go buy Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that. I wonder why. Never mind. Topic of today, friends can devalue your business. And these are some of the things that I dislike about this whole situation. Is because whether it's friends, family, or whomever, you know, you've set yourself on a path to create a profession and create a level of, you know, business for yourself. And sometimes friends or family don't understand the things that you've done to get to this point. And in light of that, they start to, because they're a little bit comfortable, they're more comfortable with you than the average person. They start to speak about your business or about you and what you're doing as if your business is not as important as it should be, or as the next person's business should be. I want to start off with like some devalued keywords or phrases, because it all starts from there. I want to let y'all in on the language that can be translated into it possibly being something that they're excited about, but they're really not. And there's certain keywords and phrases that you got to look out for. And I'm going to explain each and every one of them. Each and every one of them. Because you think that they are interested in what you got going, or you think that they're excited about where you've come and where you're going. But sometimes, like, it's just a fine line in certain things that they say that you can kind of figure out that they're not trying to devalue your business. They just happen to do so because it's not as important to them as it is to you. One phrase that you hear all the time. Have you ever heard, "Oh, hey, what's going on with your little rapping? Is it cool? What you been doing? Oh, what's going on with your little hair salon? What's going on with your little music thing? What's your little music thing? Little? Really? What's going on with your with your little construction thing? What's going on with that? Oh, so it's little. And trust and believe, I know that certain people don't mean it that way. But let's put it into context. You would never walk up to Puff Daddy and say, what's going on with your little business, man? What's up with your little business? You would never walk up to somebody that owns a 7-Eleven and say, what's up with your little 7-Eleven? You would never walk up to Tom Brady and be like, man, so what's going on with your little football situation? You know, what's up with your little football stuff? Little. And no matter if they didn't mean to say it, they said it. Your little business. Because that's exactly what they believe it is. Little. Trust me. They believe it's little. And I know a lot of people might listen to this and be like, yo, I mean, we don't really mean it like that, man. It's just the way we talk. No, it's not. You only say little when you believe it's little. You don't see no 8-foot tall man and say little. You don't see no big body Benz and say little. You don't see a big ass house and say little. You don't see a Fortune 500 company and say little. You only say little when you believe what it is little as fuck. The only time. And trust and believe that little word slips out all the time. Anytime you get into a situation and somebody pulls up and be like, hey man, what's going on with your little music thing? Trust and believe they believe that your music thing is little. It's not enough. It's not really booming like that. That's what they believe. People who do devalue your business, whether it's purposely, whether it's inadvertently, or whether it's just on accident, they do it. Because guess what? If they said that an executive that really values your work and what you're doing sees your relative that's been knowing you for years say, oh yeah, I forgot you got the little music thing. that executive is going to look at you like, damn, little? Sheesh. Especially if they don't know you like that. Another phrase, another devalued phrase. When somebody says, oh, that's not a real job. Oh, that's not a real job. We talking about a real job. Not a real job? Oh, hip hop is not a real job? Oh, if your girlfriend comes in and says, oh, what you doing? What you doing today? Oh, rapping? Oh man, that's not a real job. You're not making real money. What does that mean? In every profession, you wasn't making real money at first until you do. Until you start making real money. It happens like that all the time. That's what the process is for. Nobody goes from not making money to all of a sudden they're a millionaire. It's a process. But why in the midst of the process you want to say it's not a real job? Why are you trying to say something like that to make me feel like I'm not really doing the shit that I'm supposed to do? Because that's really what you're saying. It's not a real job, so it shouldn't be of real importance to either me or you. Why is that? That's whack. That's whack. Friends can devalue your business without even knowing it. Another phrase, you lucky. You tell them about a story. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just, went to the lab, you know what I mean? And, Kanye was in there. We worked on the record. We did some dope shit, man. This is my first time meeting him. He wanted to work. This is dope. Man, you lucky. Lucky? Nigga, how many years I've been doing this? Luck is you don't gamble. You gamble 1 time, 2 times, you win $10 million. That's lucky. Lucky is not you've been rapping for 12 years trying to figure it out. Then you get into the right room with the right person and they bring the right person that can change your life. And the right thing changes your life. That's not lucky. That's being persistent. That's staying on top of your game. That's being in the right place at the right time, constantly until the time comes. That's not being lucky. That's not luck. So why are you saying that I'm lucky as if you put in the same hours, you would have had somewhat of a similar opportunity? But you never put in the hours because you don't know nothing about it. Another phrase. And women love to say this. Oh my goodness. Women love to say this. Must be nice. What must be nice? You come from a studio session late night. Your girl's in the bed. Where you coming from? Man, just coming from the studio, man, just trying to knock out, a record. I'm trying to mix a record, man, just trying to make it sound like the best possible, situation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Must be nice. What do you mean, must be nice? I'm busting my ass for 12 hours for a dream that might or might not happen. What you mean, must be nice? What do you mean by that? Oh, I mean, because, you get to stay out late. You get to, do what you want to do, hang out, drink, fuck with bitches. Must be nice. What? That's what you see? What I see is spending money on studio time and not making it back at the same time, working with some people who both have the same dream as me, but may not have the same goals as me, busting my ass trying to get something right that possibly somebody might invest some money into, or strike the notion that this might be a hit and it might work. and having to wake up and do that shit all over again. What do you mean must be nice? This is nerve-wracking. I might not get nothing out of this, and I might get everything out of it. Have you ever been in that position? Have you ever been in that position? Because no disrespect to nobody who works a regular job or whatever, but no matter if you go to the job and you're happy, sad, horny, pissed off, empathetic, crazy, funny, silly, you get a check every 2 weeks. No matter what emotion you have, you get a check every 2 weeks. When I pull up in the studio, I gotta figure it out. I have to figure it out. I might get paid today, might not get paid today. So chill with that must be nice. We're talking about friends and family that can devalue your business. These are keywords and phrases that people say that they don't understand. They're devaluing your career and your process of making a career. And this goes for anything. This goes for any profession. Last one. The biggest keyword and phrase that devalues your business. Can I get this for free? Can I get this for free? Don't matter how much money you spent on putting it together. Can I get this for free? Can I get these tickets for free? Can I come in the club with you for free? Can I get this music? Can I get the whole album? Hey, yo, send me the whole album. Yo, it dropped next week. Nah, but just send it to me right now. Dude, you can't. $5? Nigga, just send me let me. Man, why I gotta pay? You my dog. What do you mean? My bestest friends is supposed to pay. My bestest friends is supposed to pay. You know why? It's because they watch me spend countless hours. They watch me be broke. They watch me eat top ramen. They watch me eat sandwiches. They watch me sleep on the floor. They watch me be homeless. They watch me not have no money. They watch me lose everything. They watch me go through the hardest times of my life. So why would you ask me to give you something for free when you know I went through it to even make crumbs? So when I get to the place where I need to be, you should be the friend that you've always been and help me along my quest. Because I'll do the same thing. Undoubtedly. I hate when people ask for something for free. I hate when strangers ask for something for free. You, my dog, my homegirl, my bestest friend, my cousin, y'all want to ask for free shit? Stop. It's not happening. And it's not happening because I don't want to do it. But you will respect the business that I have created like everyone else will. If I gave away everything for free, I would have no business. There's no budgets and there's no window for, oh no, this is the family so they get everything free and then everybody else got to pay. No. You pay too. Unless you're in the business with me and you have a percentage of the company, you pay too. Because when I do say that you can get something for free, I want it to be the best thing that I can ever do. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I want you to be appreciative that you got it for free. And not because I'm supposed to give it to you for free. Because I'm not supposed to do a motherfucking thing. but do what I do. And keep in mind, this comes from a person who gives a lot, who shares a lot, who helps a lot. But I refuse to help, share, and give on behalf of the downfall of my company. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Last thing before I go. There's certain people, and I want to talk about these people specifically. Because I've had it done to me, and I know there's other people who've had it done to them. There are certain friends and family and people that you deal with that feel like you owe them. That feel like that they're the closest to you. They know you so well that are downright like they feel like they know everything about you. And in light of that, they feel like you owe them. And that fucking sucks. They feel like you owe them because of the years that y'all have had together. And because you guys went different paths for whatever, it doesn't matter. The history that we have, they feel like you owe them. I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. Because my whole thing is, I don't owe nobody. I would like to give to somebody. I would like to help somebody. I would like to walk with somebody through these doors. But I don't owe you nothing. You understand? I don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people being comfortable and saying how close they know you hurts your business. Let's just say that. Man, there's been situations for some people where they be like, oh yeah, man, you know, I know this rapper, man. I remember when he was just little, he ain't had no money, he ain't had no bitches, he ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew him, you know what I'm saying, when, you know, he like a son to me, you know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, I know he doing his thing, but he ain't too big for us. He ain't too big for this. You ain't got to say all that, man. Knowing me is knowing me. If you really know me, you ain't got to say all that. And you ain't got to prove to everybody that you know me like that. Because what our friendship is sacred. What our friendship is something that nobody else can touch. So you don't have to don't exploit me. Don't go around saying, oh man, I know him, you know what I'm saying? It's cool every now and then, but sometimes people overdo it, man. You ain't got to overdo it. You ain't got to overdo it. You know what I mean? Because there's other people out there that's willing to work with those who've created their careers and created their businesses. There's people out there that want to work. You know what I mean? And I've seen situations where closest family and closest friends put some type of, you know, crazy information in their head, or, you know, say some certain type of things that turns business colleagues off. And it's information that they necessarily don't need to know. You know what I mean? And it's all because you just want to prove how close you are to me. Because you just want to prove how close you are to me, and you feel like you attached to what I got going. But no, friendship is a friendship and business is business. So unless you're a friend in my business, stay out of my business. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm all for the laughter, the shits and giggles, the catch-ups, the, what's going on with you, how you doing, let's talk about old times. I'm all with that. But what you're not going to do is belittle the business that I'm on, the path that I'm on. And you're not going to treat what I do as if it's nothing. And you're not going to use what I do to try to get what you want. Not doing that. Now, I will have a conversation with my bestest friend about what was going on. Because I want him to understand that no matter what business I'm in will never change what we got going. Never change our friendship. Never change the bond that we have together. But I'm a firm believer in, let's keep this shit positive. And just because you may not be where I'm at doesn't mean that you have to belittle what I do in order to make yourself feel comfortable. Because sometimes people do that. Sometimes people belittle what you got going because they don't feel comfortable in the spot that they're in. And I'm willing to talk about and address that as well. Because I'm just a man. I got the same 24 hours as you, dog. I got the same 24 hours as you. I got the same 365 days as you do. We just choose to do different things. And trust and believe, I went through it. It was a point in time where I had literally nothing. And even for a lot of people, and for people in the industry, if you're listening, I know that there's times that you can just have nothing and go to everything. And there's times where you can be right where you want to be, but one mistake can ruin it all. So if you don't listen to nothing that I say, just listen to this. Be careful who you have around you. Be careful who you have around you, because your business, your brainchild, the things that you've built is sacred to you, but maybe not everybody else. So it's your job, it's your duty to protect your business and your career. Protect your path. Protect the way you move. Protect the energy that comes into you. Because there's people out here that they don't even know they're doing it, but they devaluing your business and what you got going because they may not be right with themselves, or they just may not know that they're doing it. Or they probably know that they're doing it, but they want to throw slick shots. So you got to watch out for that, yo. Very important. And listen to this podcast again to recognize these key words and these key phrases. And listen to people talk. Listen to people talk. And check it out. And see if you hear those words and phrases. And think about where it's really coming from. Just think about it. Also, if I'm really wrong, hey, put it in the comments and let me know and tell me. If y'all having a different opinion about it, put it in the comments. Tell me. Write a comment to me and tell me. Get in my DMs and tell me. If there's other keywords or phrases that you feel like is leaning towards devaluing your business, put it in the comments and tell me. Because we all got to help each other get to where we need to go. And it's about positivity, bringing in positive energy, positive energy to keep this thing moving, because I know I need it. In order for me to make these records and mix these records and produce these songs and do these podcasts, I need good energy and that motivation. I don't need nobody devaluing my shit. Local Astronauts is a force and will for always and forever be a force. I don't need nobody trying to devalue my shit. And neither do you. Thank you for listening to my podcast, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Great talking to y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, YouTube is all over there. I will be posting this episode up immediately, and I'm going to go see John Wick, yo. Checking that out. You know what I'm saying? It's exclusive. Tonight it's on. We're going up, and I'm going to get back to the studio and work on some more records. You know why? Because I'm motivated. I'm very motivated, and I'm happy, and we're finna get to this ill shit, all right? Check y'all later, man. Peace.